Yeah, today we're gonna talk about my day or my time because we probably was in the studio for about 3 or 4 months at least. Shout out to King T, man, out there in LA, nigga, out there in Compton. Yeah, let y'all get in here a little bit. Today we're gonna talk about my time in the studio with Dr. Dre, man. Yeah. hmm Yeah. What's good? Can you hear me? What's good? Yeah. Yeah, today we're gonna talk about it, man. Um, I gotta say shout out to King T like I did, man, because all of my exploits in LA in the 90s, which was a magical hip hop time in LA and just hip hop period, because most of the cats from New York was in LA at that time. A lot of people don't know that. Your Queen Latifah's was in LA. Father MC, I should see him in LA. So many people from New York was actually living in LA at the time. It was interesting. Um, it was when I say it was a magical time, it was places like the Hollywood Athletic Club, for those who know. It was places like Savannah West, Peanuts. It was places like the Century Club. It was a magical time, man. Tupac was alive, God rest his soul. Laylaw was alive, God rest his soul. Parties with Laylaw and Regina King, the Oscar-winning black actress. Shout out to Regina King. It was just a crazy, beautiful time. It was dangerous, but it was a beautiful time, man. But this particular day, I pull up in my Mercedes. I was blessed enough at that time to actually have beautiful cars and nice jewelry and my own place and my own studio at my house. And I was able to have it my way because I owned my own company. That's why I always tell people when I conduct myself in a business manner and try to explain to people about business, I tell them the same things that I did myself. I owned my own company. So anyway, I pull up in the Benz, and at that time, Suge and Dre was really just breaking off from each other. It was a really more dangerous time, and Dre had a studio all the way over on the other side of Ventura in North Hollywood, called Record One. I think he still owns it today. To be honest with you, I think he owns it now. I don't know if he owned it then, but I know he owns it now. So we pull up at Record One. If you ever been to Record One, there's like an alley in the back, and when you come through the alley in the back, there's a gate right there. Where you pull in the gate, they gotta buzz you in though, so the gate can slide and you can go inside. Um, Dre had probably like five bodyguards there every day. I mean, huge bodyguards every day. They would frisk you and all of that before you went inside, because Record One is actually 4 or 5 studios in one big complex in one building, but there's SSL boards in every room. Like it's crazy. Anyway, I pull up that day, and King T is the reason that I was there because we was working on a King T album, who was signed to Aftermath at the time, and we was finishing up a single called Straight Gone. Straight Gone. The name of the single, in case you guys want to listen to it and hear it, the name of the single was called Straight Gone for the Aftermath first release to announce all the artists. Shout out to RC too. My nigga RC You know, the singer, man, from Po Broken Lonely. He was there every day. Shout out to Chris the Glove. He was there every day. Stooby Doo, Butter. Oh man, it was just Exhibit, and of course King T. But yeah, it was some crazy star-studded days, man, in LA, man. But it wasn't about the fame as much as it was about the work. Shout out to DJ Pooh too, man. OG DJ Pooh, man. These are guys that just really embraced me and allowed me to be able to, flourish musically and do my thing in LA, man. Shout out to the big boss Ice T, of course, from the syndicate, Al P. I won't name too many more names, but anyway, this particular day is interesting because I'm an OG from Houston, and I didn't know Scarface, the homie, was gonna pull up this particular day. So I pull the Benz in, I'm parked. I go in the building. I'm in there working with King T to try to make his album as great as it can be. But King T ended up leaving Dr. Dre in Aftermath. But I'll let him tell that story. I think he already told it on Vlad TV. So I'm not going to direct y'all to go look at it because of the platform that it's on. But maybe you'll hear about the story. So basically, anyway, King T basically invited me there. So I'm there working with him every day. And sure enough, man, a huge white van pulls up in the back. Shout out to Naomi Harrell, the singer, man. She was there visiting me that day, and we were sitting in my Mercedes. And that's when I looked and seen a huge white van pull up. And when that van pulled up, man, sure enough, man, the big homie, Big Chief, man, from Houston, man, super solid guy. I see him, I'm like, oh, that's Big Chief. And sure enough, Scarface pops out the van, man. So Naomi's about to leave. I think she leaves. They open the gate and we give each other the biggest hug, man. BW, God rest his soul, was there too, man. BW, man, from Fifth Ward, man. You feel me? Um, so we give each other a big hug, go inside, and Scarface and Dr. Dre end up coming out with a banger that day. Uh, with the I want to say Enter the Dragon sample. Dun, 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 dun. That shit, that right there. And I think Ice Cube had already put some lyrics on it or something because I don't remember him coming up there that day. But yeah, man, just some of my stories, man. Um, from Mi Vida Loca. You dig? Tune into the next story, man. I'm gonna talk about the day I met Pimp C and Bun B at their room in Beverly Hills, and Ice T came through to say hello to all of us. And I'll also be reading this letter, if you can see it, that Pimp C wrote me from prison. It's about 3 or 4 page letter, man. Pimp C was a really serious homie of mine. He was a brother. And we're going to be talking about a lot of different stars that I've interacted with over the years that I became really close with and became brothers with. And I'm proud to say that I've led the hip hop life that I always set out to. All right. Love y'all, man. Peter Francis out, Jack.